Hello, everybody. It's me. And last time I checked, I was the doctor from Doctor and the Medics, and I'm chatting to the wonderful Helen from Loving 80s again. Wonderful.
Hey, Doctor, it is fantastic to see you. How are you? Because I hear you've been poorly.
Well, yeah, I had shingles, which isn't nice. Not that it wasn't nice at all, to be honest. And everyone you say to had shingles, everyone goes, "Oh, I had that. It was horrible." I just had a very frantic weekend of gigging and DJing with a couple of very early starts and late nights. And I think I just bit off more than I could chew too soon. We don't bounce anymore once you get over the age of.
Oh, well, you looking fantastic now. How are the knees? I need to ask about the knees as well.
You know what? My knees are probably more famous than me now. I actually do gigs and people are down the front. They come up to and after us and say, "How are your knees?" I think I've probably over milked the pudding on that one a bit. Um, no, they're fine. They're really good. I mean, it's over a year now since the second one was replaced, and I'm not intending having a third. So I think I'll do with just the two. No, and they're great. Life changing and everything. Wonderful.
Are you back cycling, running, doing all your sport?
Um, I should be cycling more than I am. But it's one of those things of it's just been really busy. In the office, sat there watching. I mean, like now today, I mean, watching the sun the whole day outside pass me by and not getting out on the bike. But um, I am going to. I'm not gigging this weekend, so I'm going to get it up and running and get out on the bike. But I have been swimming. I have been swimming because that's kind of like an essential. That keeps. I would recommend it to anyone because it keeps you back and it keeps everything moving. And when you're sat in a car driving a lot, as we do, it's brilliant swimming. So yeah, I have been swimming.
You've not been out sunbathing in them speedos today, then?
No, no, no. The speedos, long, long, long time. I was given a pair of them once as a joke by someone. I think I wore them once, but I soon realised that they're not for people like such as me. No, no. I wear long, baggy swimming things.
Now, Doc, you are a legend for being like the best compare ever at Rewind. We love you to bits for that. But another festival this year, Brit Fest, you are not comparing, you are doing your stuff, aren't you?
Yes, the medics are playing, and we got quite a nice set. So, really looking forward to that because a lot of people probably who've seen me compare may ne have never seen the band. So I'm in Germany the night before. It's another
Wow.
one of those. So I'm flying back very early, getting off at the airport, driving up to the hotel, and it's rather marvelous because I get to have a few hours kip while the band do all the hard work, and I just waltz up and take all the glory and go on stage. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We do sort of very different sets. We're a band who realizes that you play what the audience want to hear, not what you want to play all the time. So,
That's
and
good
I
from a
don't mean
fan's
that is
point of view. That's very good.
well, yes, and when I say you don't want to play, you kind of we like to play everything. So there's definitely two sides to us. So we toured with the Damned in December, and as I mentioned, sort of this weekend we did the Whitby Goth weekend on the Friday, and that's kind of very much our material and our songs and people. It's a different audience. So if we're playing a festival to a rock crowd, we will play more Doctor and the Medics material. But when we're doing something like Brit Fest, people don't want to hear obscure album tracks or tracks they've never heard. They want to hear songs they know. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a forte for cover versions, as you know, including one called "Spirit in the Sky." I don't know if you heard of that one,
We
but
love that.
yeah, we've always done covers, and we've got quite a lovely selection of 80s covers
Give
now.
us
So
a little treat of one extra song I might not know that you're going to sing.
um, I think you probably heard them all, but I will tease everybody. We do Kids in America.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We do quite a long version of that, and we do a version of Love Shack that by the end of it, we get into such a jam and a groove with it that people have forgotten it's Love Shack. It's become we kind of take it from the B-52s to somewhere very medic-y, but still, and we come identifiably Love Shack. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with covers. So I mean, some people sort of criticized us a little while ago, say, "Oh, you've turned into a covers band," and it was like, no, you idiot. You know, you speak, get yourself educated. Look at what we do. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're a band that plays covers, and
yeah,
we
yeah,
love to play covers.
yeah,
So
yeah.
everyone coming to Brit Fest, please don't fret. You're going to hear a set that you want to
Well, I've
hear.
seen you loads of times, Doc, and I know that you are fantastic. Now, this is Cheshire's biggest summer celebration, and it's an amazing lineup this year, isn't it? What do you think of the lineup?
To be honest, I'm going to see so little of it. I'm a bit gutted. I think the day we're on, I think is it Tony Christie the day we're
Yeah,
on?
you got Tony Christie.
That on its own is just sensational. So if you'd have said to me when I started in 1982, I'm going to be sharing a stage with him, it's just brilliant. And I think 10cc is it 10cc
Yes,
as well, who
yes.
are a band. If anyone's not seen them, I think everyone kind of thinks, oh, they had a couple of hits, two or three hits. They're one of those bands that when they play, you go, oh, that
Yeah,
one. Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that one. And you realize what a legacy of music they've got and how amazing those songs were. They really are. It's just a lovely collection of sort of collection of artists. I'm hoping that I do get there early enough to catch a few before us. But
Yes.
as ever, if you know the Medics, we don't gig and jump and then go back into the car and go back to the hotel. We do
I've
like to
seen you
get
having a fair few drinks at the after of some of these gigs, Doc.
we like to mingle and watch the bands as well because at the end of the day, I started doing this as a fan, and you never lose that fandom. It's as you know, my ego is about the size of a old halfpenny piece. It's about being part of something, and I think when you get your festival head on, you realize, this isn't your show. This isn't you. This is people here for the whole holistic experience, all the bands and the whole experience. And I think if you focus on you and you're just you lose out on so much. I remember when we played with Simple Minds in 1986, and every other band just turned up from the hotel that you get everywhere around the world, holiday days in or whatever, turned up, got out, did their gig, got in and went back to the hotel. And I thought, this is an experience you're never going to have again. And a lot of bands there like us didn't play Milton Keynes Bowl ever again. So we just thought, let's make the most of the day and see and take the experience. And I think that's what we will be doing at Britfest.
Fantastic. Now, Chesney Hawkes is going to be playing. Chesney obviously has just come out of the Big Brother house. Did you catch any of him on Big Brother?
Believe it or not, you might find this hard to believe, Helen, but I've never watched a single episode.
No. We were on holiday and I
I've,
still tuned
I've,
in.
no, I mean, it's beyond me. I just, what you're going to watch other people make a slice of toast. Well, fair enough. I've never watched. However, with Chesney, we have done quite a few gigs with him in the past, and he's a lovely man. So I hope he did well. I've got no idea who actually won it or how did Chesney do.
Chesney came fifth. He did very well.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we are. There we are. I mean, they wouldn't invite me on there because I'm kind of too low down the celebrity list. But if I did, they'd all have a massive advantage because I wouldn't have a clue what it is you're there for.
Now, I've got a few quick fire questions
I thought you
regarding
might have.
Britfest. If you were camping at Britfest, would you enjoy more the relaxation area in the camping or the hot tubs?
Hot tubs.
Is there an act that you would stay and watch in the pouring rain that's playing this year at Britfest?
I think all of them. I
No,
would,
you've got
yes.
to pick one.
Oh, Doctor and the Medics, if it wasn't me.
Is there an act that you've never seen in a lineup at a festival that you'd love to see play Britfest next year?
Oh, can we have fictional ones? No, I'm going to say, out of love the man dearly, Mike Peters, the Alarm. If he was still with us, he would have been fantastic.
Nice answer.
Out of
Nice
absolute
answer.
respect to him.
Will you be taking part in Black Lace's world record hokey cokey that's taking place at Britfest?
No. If I'm there, I will be watching it and filming it and having a good laugh.
And finally, we are doing backstage interviews in at Britfest. We've been invited to come and do it for the first time, so I'm very excited. Will you come and say hello?
Of course, always an absolute pleasure. And of course, yes, I might bring one or two of the band as well if they behave themselves.
That would be amazing. We love you, Doc. Thanks so much for chatting to Loving 80s Music.
No worries at all. Thank you for giving me the airtime and for thinking it. And anybody who's watching this who hasn't bought a ticket, who is umming and ahhing, just don't, because the one thing you don't want to do is read everyone's reviews after and go, "Oh, I wish I was there." And there's too many people these days who kind of think, I think especially with social media, they kind of think, "Oh yes, they tick the box and say I'm going," and in their head they're going. So don't do that. Get your tickets, get there, and we shall see you there, and it'll be a wonderful, wonderful time. Take care.